Hi everyone, this is Yanur from Monsha, and I'm very excited to share some of the updates we have made in the last months. And these updates include a course level calendar, a new tool to create another type of resource, rewriting part of your resource with AI, and sharing resources with other teacher and being able to work on those resources shared with you. So let's get started and let's dive in. So we have made it possible to assign dates to your lessons and units so that you can better plan your lesson or course, better plan your unit, better plan your week, and have those timelines assigned to those. For example, this is a physics course. It has this unit motion and forces and the lessons in it, and then you have these more units and lessons. Beside each lesson and each unit, you can see you can add dates. So for units, you can add date ranges. For example, this unit is for, let's say, February 11th to February 25th, and this is saved. And then you can do the same for your lesson. For example, this lesson is, let's say, for February 13th, and this one is for, let's say, February 14th and 15th. You will assign two dates for this lesson, and you can do the same for rest of your course. This is how it looks like. And then if you go to the calendar tab of your course, you can see all the units and lessons that have dates assigned to those in this calendar view for the month of February. So you have these units here, motion and forces, and under the units you have these lessons assigned to those particular dates. And from this calendar as well, you can also change the date range for those units. For example, you can just click and drag and extend the dates before or after. And for the lessons, you can just drag and drop the lessons to any other dates. You can do the same for any other lessons. And if you click on it, you can also assign the dates from here as well. You can add multiple dates or remove some of the dates, and you can go to the lesson to work on this particular lesson individually, and you can also see the assigned dates everywhere you see the lesson or unit, be it on the lesson page, unit page, course page, whatever. And if you come to your courses list where you can see all the courses you have and go to the calendar tab, you can see the calendar view of all the courses you have, all the lessons, all the units from all the courses. And you can do all the same operations from here as well for any course, like moving the dates, adding dates, removing dates, that kind of stuff. The part I'm very excited about is like here you can see this sync with Google Calendar option. So if you just turn this on, it will sync all your lessons and units as Google Calendar events. For example, this is my Google Calendar, and you can see all my lessons and units are added as separate events on this Google Calendar. So when the sync is on, if you just change anything from here as well on the Google Calendar, it will be synced to your Monsha calendar as well, and the same thing for vice versa. And coming back to the Monsha calendar, if you turn this sync off, so no new updates will be made to the Google Calendar. But when the sync is off, if you change anything in the Monsha calendar, and then later if you turn the sync on, those changes in the Monsha calendar will be reflected in your Google Calendar as well. So this is very handy. Okay, moving on to the next update. So we have added another tool here in our tools directory, which is called Exemplar and Answer Key. And as the name suggests, you can just type in your question, task, assignment, or practice problem here, and then it will create an exemplar or answer key, or both, based on your preferences here. And if you select the auto mode, it will decide for itself based on the question type whether it should create exemplar or answer key. For example, I have these questions here. Let's say I want to have answers for this one. I can just paste it here, and I want maybe exemplar, and then this is a 7th grade problem, let's say, and hit generate, and it will create the answer key or exemplar for me in a moment. So this is your question, and this is the exemplar or model answer. It has also included a grading rubric and teacher guidance, and also a teacher's note. Let's try another one. Let's say you have this PDF here on chemistry, and it has a bunch of these questions. So you can just download the PDF and upload it here as a file. So this is uploaded here. I can click save, and then I just select the auto mode, because based on the question type, it will give me answer key or exemplar as it fits, and then just hit generate, and it has created the answer keys for me for those particular questions. And it has also given me some model answers where the model answer is more fitted than the answer keys. So you can just edit these however you like. You can also export them to your preferred format, and then chat with this to keep generating or keep refining or keep adding more questions or more exemplars. There is another use case that can be very handy to you. For example, maybe you have created a worksheet on Monsha or a quiz on Monsha, and you want to create the exemplar for those quizzes. So you can just on this page, you can just select a Monsha resource, search for the worksheet, hit save, and select exemplar, and this will generate the exemplar for the worksheet or quiz that you have created within Monsha. So this allows you to create more resources based on the existing resources that you have created in Monsha, and this is very helpful. Next up, we have added a small but powerful feature to our already powerful editor. For example, this is a passage on cats with an image. This is a long passage, and if you click on this edit button, and let's say select a portion of the text. Apart from regular options, you can now also see an AI rewrite button, and if you click it, it will show you different commands to make changes to that specific part of the text. For example, you can make it shorter, longer, simplify, or fix spelling or grammar, change the tone, or even translate it. And you can, let's say, if you click on translate, you can select the desired language. If you click on, let's say, change tone, you can select the desired mood or tone. And if you don't want to use any of this, you can just type in your custom, let's say, make it suitable for grade 1. And if you click enter, it will take the time to change for you, and it will suggest the suggested changes. You can accept it, you can discard it, or you can try again. Yes, I am gonna accept it, and now the selected text is changed to the new format. And to remind you, this is in addition to the AI replacing features or AI editing features we already have in our editor. For example, if you click on this image, you will see this replace image button, and you can replace the image by typing your prompt, or you can search image from the internet, or upload your own image, or you can use any other image from this existing resource. And also, if you don't want to change any particular image or any particular text, you already have option to chat with this resource here to make a change to the whole resource, or add something to it, or create follow-on resources, or just ask clarification questions. So we have improved our resource sharing features. So apart from downloading or exporting your resource, we have made it possible to share this directly with your colleagues or students or other teachers using this shareable URL or through email. Let's say I want to share this with this email and this email. I want to add an optional note and click on share via emails, and it will send an email to the desired recipients. For example, this is the email I got that someone shared a resource with me. This is their notes, and I can just click this link to view the resource even though I am not logged in, me being the recipient. So you can see I can see the resource here, but I can't use this because I am not yet logged in. But I can just now create my account or sign in, and when signed in, I can see this save to my resource button. So if I click this button, it will create a copy of the resource to my account so that I can use it just like it is my resource. So for example, I can edit this as usual, I can chat with this, I can export it to my preferred format, I can even share it to other teachers. So that's how you can share your resource to other teachers, and if even the new teacher or recipient does not have any account, she can still use it or see it, and then optionally she can create an account to duplicate the version of the resource to their account. This is something I'm very excited about. So that's all for today. I hope some of these were helpful, and I'd love to know your feedback, and we're working on some exciting new updates that I'm going to share very soon. So see you.